Hi there, this is Aaron Sachs, National Training Manager for Samsung TechWin America. Today in this webinar we're going to review the new 360-degree fisheye camera. They are part of the WiseNet 3 lineup. The two models are the SNF 7010 or the SNF 7010V for Vandal. And there's two pictures of them. You can see they're very similar. They both have the same cast aluminum body. The Vandal outdoor model has that little bubble over the lens. Here are the basic specs for the cameras. The indoor model, the 7010, is available now, and the outdoor Vandal model will be available next month in November. The main features of the cameras are that they have a 3 megapixel resolution imager. They can do a maximum of 20 images per second in the full 3 megapixel mode. They have very impressive wide dynamic range performance, low light capabilities, analytics, audio detection. They have a simple day-night mode. They can view the full 360 degrees of the image. We'll show that in a minute. And we'll also talk about the client dewarping. They have privacy masks, built-in SD, SDHC or SDXC memory card slot, the micro format. The outdoor model is IP66 rated for outdoor use in wet areas, and also IK10 rated for Vandal rating. And they have a variety of views that we'll talk about: the single panoramic, the double panoramic, the 360, and a couple different patterns. And the indoor model has a built-in microphone. Both cameras have audio in and out capabilities as well. And this just shows the basic structure of the cameras, the connectors that they have on them for power, network, audio in, audio out. Cameras are designed for ceiling mount, desktop mount, or wall mount. They are PoE compatible. The outdoor model can go to negative 34 degrees Fahrenheit to 140. The ideal uses for the cameras: anywhere where you need a full 360 degrees of view situational awareness. Think about the TSA at the airport. You've got cameras trained on each lane, each security belt, the entrances, the exits. You've got lots of places you're looking at. It's very hard for an operator to monitor all those cameras. So the 360 camera can be used where we're adding an additional camera. We're supplementing what they already have, adding a camera for situational awareness. That way, one, the operator can easily view that camera and be able to follow someone or keep track of what's going on in the whole area. And two is they can zoom in like a PTZ camera. They can zoom in on a specific area or a specific subject without changing what they're looking at, without having to risk not recording or not having the camera looking at another area. So anywhere that you're monitoring large areas or complex areas, places like corridors, hallways where you have T intersections, four-way intersections, or other things where you would normally need many cameras. Warehouses where you want to be able to see what's coming and going, you want to see what's on the shelves. If you've got a factory, manufacturing facility, you want to watch the production facility. Places like lobbies where you have bright glass, sunlight coming in, the wide dynamic range is ideal. A showroom, you want to see the flow, the salespeople, the customers in the showroom. Anything in the transit world, buses, planes, trains, rail cars, where you want to be able to see the door of the bus, you want to see the driver, you want to see the fare box, you want to see down the aisle as well. Schools have a lot of unique places where they need to see the lockers, where there might be interesting configurations, or hallways. You've got lunchrooms, you've got the gyms, you've got the stage, you've got lots of large areas that you want to monitor. And same thing for house of worships, where you've got large rooms. You want to be able to see, is there someone there? Check for presence in that room. Is that room scheduled? Is there something going on in there? So essentially eliminating blind spots. In terms of recording, the Samsung recorders or third-party VMS platforms, they will record the full 3 megapixel fisheye H.264 image. This way we're not losing any information. On playback, on monitoring, on pause, on any of that, that's where we choose what pattern to display, and we can zoom in or zoom out each pattern, each quadrant of the image. So it's one camera, one lens, one license, but we get a PTZ with no moving parts, no blind spots, no user priorities of people fighting who has control over a PTZ. In terms of monitoring, the SSM software version 1.20 will support the de-warping, and Smart Viewer 4.1 already supports de-warping, so it's ready to go. Many of the VMSs either support the de-warping today, or they have samples, they have our API, and they're working on that for their next version. You'll see the 5 patterns we have available today. We'll go through that in a second. But all we have to do is right-click on the image and choose the pattern. We can change it up on the fly, and then we can do our ePTZ. Camera has some built-in analytics as well. Advanced video motion detection, tampering detection, audio detection, defog compensation, and network disconnection detection. And we can record, like I said, to the micro SD, SDHC, SDXC memory card, and we recommend a class 6 or better memory card for best performance. In the Smart Viewer, when you're monitoring the camera live or playback, there's an ePTZ button that you have to click on. That's circled here. Then once you click on it, you can then use the normal PTZ controls to move the camera around. So this is the full fisheye view from the camera. This is what you're always recording. You can monitor this. You put this in the middle of the room. You can now see everything. We can then choose other patterns. Here's the single PTZ. We can then pan, tilt, and zoom. I'll show you a video of this in a minute where you'll be able to see this live. We have a dual panorama. This is usually used when the camera is wall mounted, and we want to be able to see the full 180 degrees view of the room. Or again, it could be ceiling mounted view to 180s. We have a quad PTZ where we can independently move each quadrant around, pan, tilt, zoom, all of that to watch 4 areas. If you have a hallway, for example, we can be looking down different corridors, different parts of the hallway there. We also have an overview, the 360 fisheye, plus 3 ePTZs. We have a video you can see this in action, tinyurl.com/Samsung fisheye. This is also on our YouTube page. If you're viewing on YouTube, make sure you choose the highest quality. YouTube only lets you view either the 720 HD or full HD. The camera is 3 megapixels, so you're not going to get the full resolution on YouTube there. And here's a video just showing the fisheye camera in effect there. Hopefully you can see the frame rate coming through on the webinar. There's the full 360 overview. We can then change modes to the dual panorama, and we can pan around. We can change to the quad mode, and again we can change individual segments. We have the overview plus 3 PTZs. And then there's again the single mode.